Welcome to the Third Wind channel, where today I got a video that I made about over a year ago, and I apologize for the kind of seeming lack of energy or production quality, but I thought you guys might want to hear my opinions on the Victorious songs, so without further ado, Victorious songs tier list. Hey guys, welcome to Third Wind Music. Today we're going to be rating all the Victorious songs, or very close to all of them. This video took me a long time to make, and I had to listen through these songs many times, as you know, remembering like 35 songs from the show was quite difficult, but I do love the songs, and they definitely have a vibe to them. And yeah, I had this video requested a couple times, so let's get into it. First off, we have Make It Shine, which is one of the songs I still regularly listen to, so I'm very familiar with this song. And there's something about the the auto tune or the vocal processing when that song starts out and up until the chorus. Something about Victoria Justice's voice is just perfect on this one, and you know it's iconic at this point. And yeah, I love it. It's great. It's one of my favorites. Freak the Freak Out. I love the scenario. You can kind of see in the picture there. It's got the whole like dressing up and who in this bar would sing the worst, and they pick out the worst looking girl, but then Tori takes off all the makeup and kind of bland clothing, and it's just so, it's got this attitude to it, and it's an awesome script idea, and it's super catchy. And the whole "I'm so sick of it, your attention deficit," it's quite clever, and I like the lyrics. And this is actually another one of my favorites, or banger. I can drop it in banger for now. Next we got Best Friend's Brother, which is another one of the ones that kind of took off, but I'm less of a fan of this one. I think it's just okay. It's just a little bland. It is quite seductive, but it's like messy. You can put it in great. It's not that bad. Next we got Beg It On Your Knees, which is like a revenge song a little bit, and it's got this cool guitar bit in the beginning, and overall it's a bit bland, but I do like it more than Best Friend's Brother. Um, they're very good at picking those key moments in the song that you remember. Like here it's begging on your knees, you know, that it sticks in your head, and it's all right. It's great for the plot, you know. All I Wanted Is Everything is another one of those songs that I just somehow it got stuck in my head, and I still played it kind of regularly. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just the really melodic chorus. I know this is like a super simple song. So the chord structure is super basic, but something about the melody I just really like. And obviously the episode it comes from is completely crazy. You know, you got this military general in a foreign country that's kind of trapped them. Very cool, but I do really like this song. What else can I say about it? Very nice verse as well. And it's like all the parts of the song are very good. Like there's even a great pre-chorus. Next we got You're the Reason, which is one I had forgotten about, but this one definitely goes like up with Freak the Freak Out. It's the song that was dedicated to Trina, and it's kind of like a yes, you're weird, but we love you for it kind of deal. And I think I don't know, something about the song is just really heartwarming, and the whole "you might be crazy," da 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 da. I think it's a really great melody. It sounds like almost a song that's too. You know what? I can put this in my favorites now because it almost feels like it's a song that's like too good for this show. You know, it's a little High School Musical, and the only complaint I really have about the song is I hate the very beginning of each verse, and that's what maybe drops this to banger instead of favorites, because I can't really stand it. I don't know. I can't really explain what it is. Give It Up. Recently, Ariana Grande's tour, she invited Liz Gillies on stage to play this song, and I don't know. I thought that was just such a throwback, nostalgic moment. And here we get the really the only pairing of these powerhouse singers. Maybe we've got in one other song, but it's got a great chorus and this really back and forth attitude, fun style. It's just your attention is never lost, and yeah, perfect duet there with them too. Their voices are perfect together. So I'm gonna put this into banger, maybe top of great, because I don't know, I just prefer the songs above it a little more. Next we got, now we should have an own section for honorable mentions because this isn't, I can't really consider this a Victorious song, but it's in the show. It is a Michael Jackson song though, but the arrangement for it, the whole prison thing, very creative. Um, what we just have to put it in favorites. I mean, they did a great version of it. We get the whole cast singing it, and I can't put a Michael Jackson song any lower, to be honest. So moving on, we got "Song to You," which Andre and Tori sing together. They do a lot of singing together on the show, and it's a bit of a ballad, but it's also a bit bland. I'm just gonna put it in okay. It's not good, but it's just it bored me when I was listening through these songs again a couple times through each. Next one, uh, "Tell Me That You Love Me." This is, and for the same reasons I really liked "You're the Reason." I really like this song as well. It's got this just like I was thinking immediately like this can't be a song that came from this show. Like it must have been a cover of a song that's popular already, but no, it's written for this show and it's really great. The "Tell Me That You Love Me." But excuse me for singing. I'm just trying to refresh your memory if you don't know what song this is. The melody is great. Um and I love it's just piano and then Tori, and the plot where this comes from is even great. It's Robbie orders some really expensive caviar and they did this performance to kind of ease the restaurant. So I don't know. I think this song is fantastic. It's one of my favorites for sure. "Finally Falling" is another just okay song. I think this is like the only song which Beck really sings on, but I just don't love the song. I don't know. It's just kind of bland. It feels like it kind of gets lost. "Leave It All to Shine." Now, this is like every time I hear this, every time I see the casts of iCarly and Victorious come together and sing this, I just it's like a nostalgia overload. I can't take it. It's too good. This is absolutely my favorite of all of these. And maybe yeah, you could say it doesn't really count because it was technically I think it was an iCarly episode, but it's so good. Like if you haven't heard this, go ahead and watch the scene from the actual episode and just watch Sam and Jade get to like sing together and everyone's singing. It's insane. Just go watch it, and I love how they pace each song. Like the tempo changes, and the songs fit perfectly together because they have the same chords, like same chord progression. So yeah, not much more to say. It's an incredible song. Moving on, "Countdown." I totally forgotten about this one. It's got a bit of a different vibe. It doesn't feel like a Victorious song. I don't quite want to put it in okay. Mm, at the very top of okay, but I feel like this one would grow on me if I listened to it a little bit more. I'd forgotten about this one. It's not as bad as I think it gets credit for. Next, we have, I think, the most Spotify played Victorious song, "Take a Hint." And let me see what I wrote in my notes. So this is what you get when you put Tori and Jade duet. We only get like one or two of these as well, and we get this song, and it's basically when these two guys hit on them at the bar, and you know they won't take a hint, so they actually sing it out for them. You know, "I think you could use a mint. Take a hint. Take a hint. I caught you staring at my da 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 da." It's really quite mature for a kids series, and I think that's one of the more uh awesome things about Victorious is because these guys were, rather than being 13-year-olds, they were like 17, 18-year-olds, which made it much more relatable to like an older teen audience. And this song shows that perfectly, and I love it for it. It's realistic. It's kind of like a diva kind of deal, and it's a song for girls, and it's aged really well. Um, Perfect, that kind of sweet and spicy from Jade and Tori, and it's just really fun and a really good song. I gladly put it in favorites. "Shut Up and Dance." This is just okay. I could put it at the top of okay. I think the song kind of sucks. Um, but, I mean, maybe I put this in not good. Like the song, I can't put it in not good, but the song sucks. I think, but the fact that the whole cast comes together and we get some really great singing from Trina makes this song quite interesting. Like going back and looking at the history of these songs. I don't know. I just some part of me just really likes listening to it, but not for the song. If that makes any sense. Moving on, we have okay. This is not "Shut Up and Dance." This is meant to be Five Fingers to the Face. That's my mistake for editing at 3 a.m. in the morning. But Five Fingers to the Face is the only rap song we get, and it's like top of okay. I think it's quite cool watching the cast having this fun moment where they're all kind of going in between these rap parts. It's fun. Don't You Forget About Me, again, not a Victorious song, but it's a cover, and I can't put it anywhere other than I did the other covers. I'm just gonna put them here because I do love that song outside of this as well. But it was a really good cover and a really great episode, I will tell you. And this is another one of those which was really mature because they were using kind of sexual innuendos for they were replacing like tacos with virginity, and it was quite weird or like vegan or but I don't know, something about seeing like Breakfast Club in Victorious was very cool. But the song is also covered very well. Next, You Don't Know Me. I think this is one of the most underrated songs. I think that I'm surprised this song didn't take off more than it did. Let me just find my notes so I can tell you exactly why I like it so much. So yeah, this is like the only solo song we get to Jade, and this is when Jade sings to Beck. And you know, the line you can remember is "You push me, I push you back, harder, that harder," and then the next line goes louder, la 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 louder. It's just it's very well written, and you know with Jade you get the attitude immediately, and there's emotion in the song, which is something that you don't always get with Tori. Um, I think I'd leave this song like top three for me. I really like this song. Next, we got Robbie with I Think You're Swell. I think I'm gonna put this at the top of great. Um, Mostly because it's just such a sincere and heartwarming moment in the show. I think you're swell, you know, after Kat got dumped, and you got the classic Robbie lyrics, and it's just so heartwarming. I can't put it any lower, and I'd listen to it maybe once or twice. It's great, but it's not quite a banger status, you know what I mean? So yeah, moving on. Maybe we take Robbie's other song right away. Where is it? What? Broken Glass should be here. Well, I forgot Broken Glass as well. But Broken Glass would make the banger or the favorites because I think that song is hilarious. I think that song is so funny. So just on the record, Broken Glass probably in favorites. Next, we got Here's to Us. It's got a vibe. It's kind of like a tribute song. Got some like interesting backing vocal arrangement stuff. It feels like more of a Victoria Justice song than it does a Victorious song. Um, it's okay. Nothing fantastic. I'd say the same thing about LA Boys. You know, this Let's Give It Up for the LA Boys. It's got this almost like slightly Weezer vibe to it, but not really. And yeah, it's Kat and Tori solo. So this is the kind of we got the Jade Tori solo. This is the Kat Tori solo. So I'm gonna put this at okay as well. I just don't think it's super great. Bad Boys again, like these songs all came quite close to each other. I think it's just not very memorable, generic lyrics. But you know, you got the line of like, "Why do the bad boys always look so good?" Which I thought was quite clever. But yeah, okay, that doesn't mean it's bad. Faster Than Boys. I'm gonna put it at the top of the great. I think of all the songs with boys in the title, it's very well paced, especially the version on the TV series, and very fun and catchy. I listened to the full version on Spotify as well, and it's got quite a bit of depth. I have to listen to it more. I think it will grow on me for sure, but it's great. 365 Days, I think is like plot over song a little bit. I think I like the message of the song more than I like the song itself. It's when Andre kind of has this quick crush on Jade, which was super interesting. But the song itself is great. I put it at the bottom of great. It's just I expected more from Andre, you know. Secret Santa sings again. It's a great Christmas tune. I'd put it at the like okay, maybe. I mean the dresses were really nice, but uh yeah, like it's in this area here. It's better than these boys songs. And these boys songs actually should go farther down. I'm gonna put them like down here, like that. Like if I were to order it, it'd be more like that. Cheese is a kids song and a kids show, and for a kids song, it's got a great melody. So I'm gonna put it in. Okay. Um, Forever Baby is a tribute song to Rex, I think. Once he's in the hospital, but also they sing it together on stage, and it's quite funny. I like it. I can put this in great. It's just funny. I like it. Hate Me, Love Me in My World. Like both of these songs can go in trash. The covers on the song are obviously terrible on purpose, but this is like a truly fitting play. You know what? We could put not just to fill out the not good area a little more. And you know what? I'll probably put the boys' songs in here too, just to like balance out this tier list a little bit, because I really don't think I'd ever listen to those songs. The Joke Is On You is a running joke on Nickelodeon from iCarly, and this song is from like the I Prank episode with Spencer. And even though I know that the kind of premise and the singing of Trina is kind of terrible, it's just so funny. I can't put it in not good. I just da 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 the I don't know. Something about that just instantly puts Spencer in my mind, and I think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's my list. Thank you if anyone's watched all the way through. I appreciate it, and you can leave a suggestion for more Nickelodeon theme song content, or like just songs in general. I kind of want to do listen to these songs a little more, and maybe I'll make like a top 5 top 10, and look more in depth on these songs. Let me know if you'd like to see that, and subscribe if you like this stuff. And if you like Nickelodeon content, like this channel is more of a side channel, you should check out the main channel, because that's where I make the kind of character tier lists, and I talk about the episodes, and that could be more interesting for you if you enjoy that too. So without further ado, that is the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and Victorious is great, and these songs rock. See you guys later.